Russia has reacted angrily to the passage of a new bill by the Ukrainian parliament, which calls for the reintegration of the Ukraine's east. Russian Foreign Ministry said it considers the legislation a declaration of war now. The bill was passed by parliament in Kiev on Thursday. It describes the eastern region as, quote, territory under Russian occupation, and the bill describes Russia as an aggressor state. Also stipulates Donetsk and Lugansk regions must be taken back even by military force if necessary. President Petro Proshenko has welcomed the law, saying it will help return eastern Ukraine by political and diplomatic means. Relations between Moscow and Kiev soured following the toppling of former President Viktor Yanukovych back in 2014. This promoted pro-Russia fighters to take over Ukraine's east. Political analyst Professor Vladimir Goldstein out of Brown University in the States said the atmosphere of tension in Ukraine could jeopardize the peace agreements struck between Kiev and pro-Russian forces.
You know, this region, east breakaway regions, Donetsk and Lugansk, they want to be integrated within Ukraine, but on their own sort of conditions as autonomous, because they don't quite agree with total dictate and control of, Kiev. And their, desire to do so is their own. They don't want to be part of the sort of, they don't want to obey the regime which continues to bomb them and so on. Kiev, however, by introducing this legislation, more or less declares no, people of Donetsk and Donbass don't have a will of their own, don't have political ideas of their own. It's just all basically the result of Russian occupation, and we need to fight it back. So what it does is, first of all, throws away or buries, very deep the Minsk agreement, which was kind of forged with, European powers, with Russia, with, Kiev itself, considered these republics not occupied, but just, republics who want to be different, negotiate different ways of reintegration.